G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing the all-new Weltool F6R searchlight. This has a massive battery and an SBT90.2 LED. Let's check it out. All right, let's go. So this is the box and it barely fits in frame. The F6R Heaven Soaring Eagle. All right. Now inside the box, you're going to get the light itself. We will cover everything about this light. It is bloody big, but bloody awesome. You will get a 15,000 milliamp hour, 3.6 volt Weltool lithium ion battery. The thing about this battery is that it has twice the life cycle of a regular lithium ion battery. And the reason why it has twice the life cycle is because this battery and this light is actually a power supply as well for things like your phone or other electronic devices that take USB-C charges. So you'll also get two spare O-rings, one big one and one small one. I believe the big one is for the tail cap and the small one is for the charging port, which I will cover shortly as well. You will get a nicely sized, generously sized USB-C cord. It's two-way USB-C because, as I said, this acts as a power bank. So you can charge your phone and put the other cord in here, the other end in here. Here we have a certificate of quality control pass, and it is stamped to say that it has been checked. So I love seeing that from Weltool. And the user manual, the Heaven Soaring Eagle rechargeable flashlight. So this is just going to have all of your necessary information. So give it a read. There's not too much information. I really like Weltool's user manuals. They just give what you need and nothing more, which is great. Not too much heavy reading. All right, so let's install it and then we'll have a proper look at it. Look at that. Okay, so we've got beautifully oiled threads and O-rings. We've got two O-rings here. Put the battery in positive side to the head. And actually, yeah, felt a spring down there too, which is good. Oh, look at that. Long tail cap threads, meaning it will be good for water resistance. Now, first things first, you've got this, this thing here. This is so that you can attach a heavy duty shoulder strap or something like that to make it easier to carry because it is a big light. Okay, so just putting it next to a 30 centimeter ruler, it is roughly about 25.5 centimeters tall, maybe even 26 centimeters tall. So for that reason, and it's quite heavy, so a shoulder strap would do well. Now you've got beautiful knurling on the body here. So gorgeous knurling, very comfortable to hold. You have a beautiful side switch, very responsive. Have a listen to that. Hang on, I'll just put it up next to the microphone. So very responsive side switch, very waterproof as well. I've spoken to the owner about the waterproof abilities of this light and other Weltools obviously, and this is waterproof, no problem at all. Now, here you have a threaded hole which is designed for a tripod. So you can actually stick this on a tripod if you want and just set it down so that you've got constant light without having to hold the light. So I would imagine this might be a bit too heavy to put on a rifle because it is a very heavy light, but putting it on a tripod and just facing it in a direction would be much more useful. Now, battery level indicator on the side switch there. Very nice LED. Look at that. That's very bright, unmissable. And then that'll, I think that'll shut off. Yep, there it goes. Okay, so charging port. Now, unscrewing the charging port. So he had this in the F11R as well. So unscrewing the charging port, you have a deep charging port there. You also have a tiny little O-ring over this thing here. So that's the spare O-ring that you got to make sure that it is water resistant. And it's magnetic. So when you are charging it, you just stick it on the body and then you're not going to lose it because you wouldn't want to lose this. That'd be catastrophic. Oh, and you've got LEDs down the bottom there that will signify when, like how far charged it is. You know, when you got full blue and it's full blue constant, you know it's fully charged, so you can take it off charge and head on out. Okay, down the end there, down the enormous smooth reflector, we have an SBT90.2. So that is going to give an enormous amount of power, a very large hotspot, and just crazy distance in that reflector. We've got the typical silver bezel, which is very Weltool, silver bezel on the black body, and some much needed heat sinks, because this SBT90.2 is going to pump out lumens, and these heat sinks are going to be doing their job. All right, so let's go over the usage of this light, runtimes, outputs, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so from off, single click turns it on, single click turns it off. If you want to lock it out from off, press and hold and watch. Bang, locked out. When I click it, only the battery level indicator comes on, but nothing else. If I want to unlock it, press and hold, and it is unlocked, good to go. Okay, so let's just cycle to make sure we have got the lowest output. Hang on a second. Okay, so if you notice there, it does not cycle up, it cycles down. So this is the lowest output, which is 150 lumens. It's got 10,640 candela, 206 meters of throw, and will last 47 hours. In fact, 47 and a half hours to be specific. That's incredible. So let's just take a look at the beam profile. In terms of, actually we'll do this. In terms of the use of this light, this, as you'll see in the night shots, even the lowest output has incredible throw. You'll see a little bit of a donut hole in the hot spot there. That is because of the size of the reflector and because it's not designed to be used at such close proximity. But it is a hot spot and spill light, okay? So that's what we're gonna get out of this. Now, if I cycle up, so I can't cycle up. As soon as I try and cycle, it's gonna go to the top. So let's just go from the top down, and then I'll do turbo at last. So if I cycle, that is high, not turbo, but high. High is gonna give you 3,400 lumens for 8 minutes. Then it drops down to 2,160 lumens for an additional 2 hours and 13 minutes. During the 3,400 lumen output though, you've got 222,000 candela for a max distance of 942 meters. Bloody incredible. Now, press and hold, it's gonna cycle down. So that one is medium, it's 1,900 lumens, and you'll get that for 3 hours and 20 minutes straight. And that has 124,200 candela with 704 meters of throw. Cycling down, that is low. So low is 580 lumens, 36,000 candela, 379 meters, and 11 hours and 50 minutes of runtime. This is probably going to be your best friend in terms of, well, if you're going on a long bushwalk, I'd probably leave it on low or searching at a, I don't know, maybe 100 meters within. This is probably your best bet because you're going to get 11 hours, almost 12 hours of runtime. So that's probably what you're going to want the best. And then use the higher outputs to see things, you know, and not drain the battery too quickly. But still, as I read out before, on the high, you get 8 minutes of 3,400 lumens, and then you still get 2 hours and 13 minutes with 2,160 lumens. But if you want turbo mode, we're talking beast mode, you double click. 1, 2. Whoa, okay, so that there is 5,200 lumens, which you'll get for 4 minutes. Incredible. Then it drops down to 1,900 lumens, so 1,900, for an additional 2.5 hours. During the 5,200 lumen output, you do have 361,500 candela for a max distance of, wait for it, 1,202 meters. That is over 1 kilometer, people. So, just having it on turbo here, I can feel that my hand is getting quite warm around the neck of the light. If I was holding the light with my thumb on the switch, let's just see. It is getting warm, but it's not getting uncomfortable. Remember, I've got all this space back here to use. but it's fine. It's honestly fine. So I'm not worried about this. And in 4 minutes, the light is going to taper down so it doesn't damage anything. Now, if I want strobe, 1, 2, 3. Whoa, that is heavy. Click off, click on. Okay, that was just too much. But triple click for strobe if you want it. Okay, so let me test memory mode for all of the outputs. So we're on the lowest output now. Off, on, yep. We're on high now. Off, on. We're on medium. Off, on. Then we're on low. Off, on. And then eco we already tested. Off, on. Double click to turbo. Off, on, no. So turbo does not have memory and strobe did not have memory. Okay, everything else has memory, which is fine, fantastic, great, love it. Now this light is IP67 waterproof and it has passed the 1 meter drop test. So if it is dropped from within a meter, it'll still be fine. Although it is a heavy light, so it will definitely be, well, I would assume it would be scratched up or dinged up or something like that, but it'll still work, no dramas. All right, all in all, beast of a light, very, very cool, long run times. Let's take this outside to see how it goes at nighttime, and then we'll come back for some final thoughts, prices, and where to buy. See you in a sec. All right, out here with the Weltool. That's on the lowest output. Brand new SBT90.2 emitter. And step up. Whoa, look at that. Might just go over here so we can see. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Hello, buddy. Hello. Look at that. Just got a local dog at my feet. Gorgeous little thing. All right. So that was the highest because it cycles down. So that's the highest there. Hello. Go on, off you go. And if I double click, that's the turbo. Off you go, mate. Off you go. Go on. Oh, this thing is epic. Down one, down another, down another. Boom. Look at the size of the hotspot as well. Just beautiful. And then 1, 2, 3, strobe. Just double click from strobe back to turbo. This thing is a weapon. Absolute weapon. All right, there it is, guys. Oh, that's 100 meters away from me to here. Probably about 105 meters because I'm stepping behind this railing tonight. So, just epic. Head's getting warm on turbo, but nothing crazy. We are on a cold night, so I'm not concerned about it at all. Huh. Look at the hotspot. I absolutely love it. It is enormous back there. Like, that is engulfing the whole tree, except for the bottom trunk area. That is cool. Bloody cool. All right, see ya. All right, pros and cons. Starting with the night shots, I didn't see any cons in the night shots. A little bit of a tint shift, but nothing major, and very, very difficult to see with the naked eye when you're out in the field using it. So not a problem. The performance of this light is, well, it's amazing. The SBT90 coupled with that reflector, coupled with, you know, the Weltool technology and the Weltool battery is just brilliant. This does make for a really, really, really purpose-built light. You know, you're not going to buy this light to pocket and take to the movies with you, but it could be a light that you keep in your car if you're a hunter, and it can be like kind of like a hog light, you know, looking for things at a major distance if you just need like crazy amount of light and sustained light too. because the run times on this are very, very, they're bloody incredible, to be honest. For something that pumps out so much light, the run times are amazing. But that's thanks to the that phenomenal battery that has twice the life cycle of a standard lithium battery, which is pretty cool to know. Now, side switch, love it. Love that they've got a tripod threaded hole here as well. That's really cool because it is a kilogram, including the battery. Love that they've got a parachute paracord type of ring here, stainless steel ring that you can attach a shoulder strap to or something like that, which is probably needed. Well, it's not necessarily needed, to be honest, but it's great that it's there. It gives you options, which is bloody cool. Obviously, I love these, well, it might not be obvious, but I'm telling you, I love these new charging port screw covers. They're fantastic because they really, really make me comfortable about the water resistance. I hate those little rubber flaps. I just think they're not very good to protect from water or sand or anything like that getting in it, whereas this thing really is. The fact that it's very deep as well, the fact that there's heaps of threads, the fact that it's got an O-ring and you get a spare O-ring is just, to me, that screams security for water, sand, dust, whatever. And also the fact that it's magnetic and you can stick it on there is just a little added bonus because you don't want to lose it. So don't forget when you do that. So look, all in all, I mean, it's a specific light for a specific purpose. And if you are in the market for a high-powered, far-reaching light for whatever you want to use it for, then take a look at it. You know, be prepared that it's big. You know, be prepared that it is heavy and solid, but it needs to be to do all the things that it can do. So I don't have any cons. I got a lot of pros. I really like it. Typical Weltool standard. You know, I love Weltool. I love that they're innovating and just, you know, doing all this crazy stuff, which is just amazing. You know, they're not just stuck on, you know, small tactical lights, which is my bread and butter. I love small tactical lights. They are my bread and butter. But I love that they're coming out with these big searchlights too. You know, they're kind of just got an array of lights that are pretty much used for anything. Okay, if you want this, I will link it at liteshop.com.au and I will link it at Weltool Direct. At the time of this video, I'm not sure if if this has landed at Liteshop yet. I'm pretty sure it has, but if it hasn't, I'll just link the Weltool page at Liteshop and just scroll and have a look for yourself. All right, thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, stay cool and stay safe. See ya.